Welcome back, everyone, to What's Up TV, where today I'm here joined by Josh Gage. And, mate, what a wonderful weekend it was. And we've got a lot to break down. But firstly, let's start off with the lighting and the jersey you got like there. It looks like that jersey hasn't been worn before. And it's just popping. Is it the muscle? Have you been at the gym, or is that just how you naturally look? Or what is that? That looks like a fantastic, beautiful Warriors jersey.
Thank you, bro. I have been at the gym. You get good protein shakes there. I normally go and get my protein shake and then leave again. That's about it. I'm the 5 for 1. You get 5, you get 1. I'm up to like 10, but hopeful thoughts. But bro, this is actually the 2023 signed jersey. Like the boys have signed this jersey. I got a little while ago. 2023, 2022. Anyway, I hardly ever wear it, bro. The only time I wear it is when we have momentous occasions, whether it's a win or a loss, just something that was close to my heart, bro. Just close to my heart, bro. Oh, bro. That game. Yeah. Hey, that game. Oh, man. Oh,
yeah. Bro. We got a lot to break down, bro.
Oh, bro.
I think what I'll do, dive right into it. Yes.
That last 7 seconds, some people might look to, when they're having a bad day, look to the thought of getting married, look to the thought of their child being born. Me, I'm there, bro. That's me right there. Seconds brings me back to life, bro. Brings me back to life, brother. Woo!
Oh, man, what a wonderful 7 seconds. I'm sure many of us have had a very good 7 seconds, if you know what I mean, but you can't be that. It's just absolutely amazing. We're going to break it down for you guys tonight, and we'll talk through it. But it's been the massive talking point for the last week or so, just on TikTok, everywhere you go, with our man Leka Halasima. What an amazing moment, bro! Talk to me about the 10 minutes before that as well. I mean, typical Warriors fashion, you think, we throw the game away, or, we're out of this, no way coming back. And then we have what happened after that. Share with me what your thoughts, Josh, about that whole roller coaster of a ride.
I was up, I was down, I was angry, I was sad, then I was happy, then I was angry again, then I was a little bit more angry, and then just pandemonium, bro. And that last 7 seconds, like, me, myself, personally, I've done many great things in 7 seconds, bro. I've done some good things in 7 seconds, sometimes 9. But that moment, I think bro, even when, because I was watching it by myself, because when I watch the game, I don't know if you have to watch it by yourself, bro, but I have to, everybody has to go and leave me in my zone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, everyone's got to go, bro, because otherwise they start getting in trouble for things that they haven't even done, bro. That Wade Egan disallowed try, bro, 100%, my son. Pack your bags, get out, bro. I don't know what it is, but you have to go. You have to go now. You have to leave home. Go out on your own, bro. Bro, but even when Leka, when they got up and scored, bro, and he does that, I was doing that too, bro, to no one. There was no one in the room, bro. Yeah. I'm doing this. But the last 10 minutes, I think I got a heartfelt hug to my man Tanner Boyd. I'm grateful that that's happened now, bro. Hey, how about yourself? Are you grateful that that's happened for him now?
Oh, hard out, bro. I'm the same as you. I feel like at least we got to see it now. You'd hate to get to a finals and everything smooth sailing, and then you realize, he feels it under under pressure. It's good to know now that it's something he can work on. I felt you felt he felt a little bit of pressure, Josh. I'm sure he did. Like, it got to him a little bit. You're thinking the penalty goal, which was in front, 40 meters out, that he would nail that. And that even went away, and you just sort of see his head drop. And so I'd rather see that now, though. And I still believe in him. But, yeah, you don't want to see that later on, like you're saying. You want to see it right now to know, I can, we can work with this. We can get it over, or we can, support him a bit better. That's how I see it. Yeah.
No, 100%. He'll learn from this too, bro. What you just said.
Yeah.
He'll learn now. And it's a big leap, bro. I don't know for the viewers out there or the listeners out there, if you've been to a New South Wales Cup game, but it's a big jump between that and NRL, bro, and the atmosphere. You can't really reenact that kind of thing when you've just been playing New South Wales Cup. But yeah, I felt you could see the pressure was getting to him, bro. There was there's a couple of mistakes before that. You could see him sort of a bit of pressure getting towards him. But I think the boys rallied around him. I love that. I loved how the boys just rallied around him, bro. And ideally, like his kicking game did actually keep us in the game as well, bro.
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
He gave 2 kicks to Dallin. I was like, Dallin, that's almost inch perfect, bro. You got to score those, So that was that was 2. I was like, he's doing his job. And look, he put his hand up all 3 times. For the drop goals and the penalties. So I respect that. But yeah, we want to obviously see better. But look, talk about the game itself. It was such a we played poorly at times. The Knights bombed 3 or 4 tries. And then the referees played a massive part, bro. What was your big takeaway from the overall performance?
Did Tane get a try assist for that last try, bro? Because he should. Because most people don't know. That was actually a planned move. If anything, Glecker was too far to the left, about 2 centimeters, bro. He's a bit out. He'll learn. He's young. He'll learn. But no, I think in all honesty, I was watching that Wade Egan try, and I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those games. It's going to be one of those games.
Yeah.
I guess the positive I took from that though, bro, is years before the boys would have been it then, bro. They would have just, frustrated. They wouldn't have been able to just get back to task, and get back into their process again. They would have just gone away from the game plan. They were like, oh no, what's the bloody hell? Why bother trying? But the momentum swing changed and they just stayed in the fight, bro. They just found a way to keep winning, and that's what big teams do, bro. And we touched on it last week, saying that this time of the year, you see the clubs like they've either hit their peak, they're coming back down, they're coming back up. You got teams that are not going to make the 8, like the Knights. Unfortunate. Sad.
Yeah.
But they'll just go out and play, bro. They've got no pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure. All the pressure's on the top 4 now. The boys don't want to play hard, but they don't want to play that hard that they get injured or get suspended. So yeah, it's all that sort of stuff. And I don't know if you watch the rest of the round, bro, but like the likes of Melbourne and Manly, for example, like Melbourne, top of the game, bro. And even they were struggling. Bulldogs were the same, bro. I felt they were the
Bulldogs,
same. Yeah. I thought the Panthers were just lucky with a downhearted Rabbitohs team, but they're all going through that flow at the moment, bro. So I think, that for I suppose where we are in the season, and not forgetting, bro, 2 weeks ago, half the spine was playing New South Wales Cup. 3 weeks ago, they were playing half the spine, bro. The captain's gone, bro. The captain, he's out for the season as well.
Yeah.
So, they're still finding their feet on a couple of things. So, no, I think there were some really, really awesome things that the guys did, the team did. That scrambling defense. I think you did a video on that cat and mouse game of Tane Tupou.
Oh, far out. I can't believe. Yeah.
You're right, bro. He is such a footy player, bro. He is such
a player, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And I tell my son, and my son doesn't want to listen because he only wants to, talk about Leka Halasima like every other kid. But I'm like, bro, watch Tane Tupou, bro. Like he's his awareness in the game, that cat mouse play, were they bomb tries, bro, or was that just hardcore defense? Like,
I know what you mean. I was blown away by him. We should have been down 24 at least. And another benefit was the goal kicking was off too. So you have, everything was great. They kept us, and fair enough. We had 2 disallowed try as well, so you could say that balances each other out. But I thought he was huge, bro. I really did like, just that's tough to do. Most teams will draw and pass you, and you're gone. But he instantaneously saw the pass go, leave the hands, turn straight to the spot he needs to get to, and made that kind of ankle tap on the first one, and then actually shut down the second one. I was like, I couldn't believe that, bro. I honestly, it's impressive. It's impressive in its own right.
And
Yeah.
what I really liked, bro, that second one, I think when old matey Jack Cogger, I think he knocks the ball on.
Yeah.
I like to look around and see who's in a square or the triangle of who's around that player, like who's got back there. And it was impressive to see Egan and Ford, bro. So our front rows were back there, bro.
Yeah.
That was that brought me much positivity, bro. Because I thought, yeah, that's awesome. That if they're doing that, that forces the other boys to come back. It just sets the tone, bro. Just sets the tone.
Yeah. Did you rate that the Knights came out strong? I thought they were really rock solid defensively. I was quite impressed with just how good they were defensive wise. Yeah.
I think we were at one stage we were like 70%. Oh, no, it was higher. I think it was 80%. Yeah, you're right, bro. That first sort of 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought they were quite rock solid, bro. Yeah, their edges are gun. Yeah, what's that? Fletcher Sharp.
Edges are awesome.
Fletcher Sharp's a gun.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, the Fletcher Hunt too.
Fletcher Hunt. Sorry, bro. Fletcher Hunt.
Yeah, Fletcher Hunt. Yeah, he was good. Yep. And Bradman Best was destroying that edge with Catewell.
Bradman Best, bro. And he's good looking too, got tattoos and oh, bro. Well, my wife watches him, bro. My wife was watching him, bro. And who's that? Yeah, who's that? Whoa. You get out of here too, mate. Get out of here, mate.
Check the TikTok and the Insta, make sure it's
Yeah, Bunty R4. That's the fellow you want to be looking after, darling. That's a good looking man right there, Bunty.
Yeah, that's a good looking guy. Yeah.
That's a good looking man. But I think just talking of Egan, bro. Geez, I love Egan. I love how he plays. I think he's the strength and the weakness for that team, though, especially around that ruck, bro. That ruck piece and that starting of our set plays. I think he's a strength in that he's the guy that he's the guy. But if he's not there, bro, I just think, what do we do if he gets injured? What are we going to do if he's injured there?
Well, I think it's Tamaite's, and during the game it's Tamaite who's got to cover him. But then it's obviously Healy. Are you talking about just purely in game?
Yeah,
or are you
bro.
thinking even after if he's got injured for a few weeks, who fills in? Or
even if he's injured. So if he's injured pre-game or during the game, that just for me it just changes the structure in defense and attack, bro. Because I just feel like he's the stronghold there. He's the he's a strong point. And I just think
he is actually.
He coordinates that ruck, bro.
Yeah,
and
he does.
If he's not there, sure, Sam Healy's a gun, bro. I think he's going to be an awesome player moving forward too, and he'll probably be a long term if he hangs around. Be long term for the boys for the Wilds, bro. But without Egan, that's probably I'm like he's the strength. He's also the weakness, bro. If he's out, kind of how do we restructure the whole way that we play them, and we're getting down to that fine end of the season. So
can we talk about Egan? Maybe just backtrack a bit, because this is a guy. Remember, 23, he couldn't stay on the field because of HIAs, and even up to last year, he was playing 60 minutes and struggled to play 80. This is a guy that we're after 21 rounds, roughly, he's been playing 80 minutes every game. And I know, we as fans are really super worried about that. Do you think it's due to him just getting used to Webby's system and his body adapting to it, or has he because to stay on the field that long, you usually the older you get, the more you drop off. But he's actually picked up minutes. What's your thoughts on Egan?
Oh, bit of luck, bro. I think at the moment, that you're right. That 2023 season, even 24, but that 23 season,
24. Yep.
Yeah, he just kept knocked out, KO'd, HIA, injured. Maybe they've gone away and worked on that, bro. Maybe they've gone away and worked on the settling technique and thought, okay, maybe this is something we need to look at. Because teams do that, especially if you're higher in HIA. So let's reevaluate your tackling technique. I think it's a bit of that, and I think he's got some players there now that allow him to play a bit more, bro. They do their job. So you got your Jackson Fords, your Ez Clarks, your Aaron Clarks, I think they come in and do a lot of that work for him that he used to have to do, bro. So maybe
great point.
maybe that's it.
Maybe that's another hidden tick in the box for Fish. You know, the middles are tighter now that he can play 80. I'm just kind of theorizing of what it is because, this is a guy we used to worry for every week. And I think I haven't spoken about him or worried about him in a little while. Although it was in the back of the head, everyone's like, Healy needs to, and we all get that. But to be in a top 4 and he still be healthy, I'm like, so there's something about it, like you're saying. Who's it? Jackson Ford? Is it the forwards now are a bit more dominant this year, a bit more controlling around? Yeah, I feel like his energy levels are pretty constant generally. There's probably some dips, that you can see Healy coming on and doing a great job, but just something to think about at least. It's just interesting. It goes unnoticed, but when you reflect on it, it's like, wow, he's actually come a long way. Like micro levels, you quite haven't noticed what's happened. It's like when your kids grow up and then, oh crap, you're taller than me now. Like you didn't realize it, but it was happening.
That's a good thing, bro. That's a real good thing. I think that's a real positive.
Yes,
you don't
it
see
is.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, he's good. He's a gun, bro, and we need that player. He's important.
What did you I just want to get to. I'll get to Liquor soon, but I want to talk about Dimitri, man. This is a kid that's kind of really starting to have his little shine too, and he's building his own little CV, in his own little game. Playing through the middle and scores a try, and he's off the back of the fence now. He's got his own little off the back of the fence going. Defensively sound. What do you make of Dimitri, man?
Bro, is this his energy? I just watching. I've only seen him in interviews and stuff, but even just watching them warm up, like his energy, he's always got energy, bro. To share, to burn, and to share with everybody else, and that's what good players are good players, but great players are people that can enhance everybody around them, and I think that's where he's going. He's got such a mature head, bro. Have you heard when you hear him talk in interviews and stuff? Like for me, he's a future leader, bro. He's just so switched on, bro, with how he discusses processes and stuff like that, and the standards.
Very sharp.
Sharp, bro. Sharp. I think back to other players that we've had that you've known around that age group and they've come into that sort of hype and how it changes them. But I don't know whether they've got someone in the club, bro, that's teaching the guys how to do that, or if that's another tick in the old Fisher's box, bro. Maybe that's a bit of a Fish and Barnett sort of a, handing down some knowledge sort of a thing. He's just so mature, so humble, bro, and great energy. I love, bro. I can't wait to see what he does in the next 2 to 5 years. Is he Tongan, bro? Do you know if he's Tongan? Or is he Sa?
I imagine. I think he's Tongan. I can't quote me on that. Vaimaonga. Sifakula. Yeah, I'm thinking if those names are Tongan or not.
Oh, bro. Speaking of that, like I was looking at the rest of the round. Bro, Mate Mao Tonga. Because they've got a halfback now, bro.
Yeah, they got a proper halfback. Yeah.
And die for Tonga. Oh my gosh, bro, that's a scary fuck.
Yeah, they look crazy, bro. They got heaps of options too. Heaps of options.
And it was
heaps of back row options. They got forwards as always, outside backs. They're gonna go, I think, with was it the Fainu boy now? Probably the Tigers one.
Oh,
I think Lolo his days are done, but yeah, you got to match him up with a good 5'8". So I think that will be bro. It's scary to think.
Scary, bro. Scary.
Very scary.
That's a scary team, man. And now with what's his name, the Dolphins coach, he'll probably coach them again, I'd imagine. He might or he might
not. I think
he might not. But they've got some scary talent, bro. And to hear Lecker, I heard Lecker a few interviews ago, just saying that was his goal, bro. Growing up, like I just wanted to represent Tonga. I want to go out and that's so that's so awesome, bro. It's so awesome to hear that, and that comes off the back of Jason Taumalolo and Adam Whanua Blake, deciding to play for Tonga, bro. So yeah, just
Yeah,
watch
bro.
that space, bro. In the next 5 years, yeah, Tonga's going to be a
Yeah,
force, bro.
they are. They are massively. They definitely are, bro.
Mm.
Man, I want to talk to you about this. Is a massive controversial thing, and I think it's just weighing down on fans. A lot of fans are calling for it. I've tried my best to kind of defend him. Literally, the words "defend." But our man Dylan Watene
Defend.
is copying blows for his defense, and I suppose it's accumulation of things. Is it time to call a day on Dow's and move forward as a club, or what do you think we do? What can we do in the short term? Does he, we can't. Is there anyone to come up that could replace him? Or what's your thoughts on Dow and how he's going right now?
Oh, bro, that's a hard one, bro, because he's been injury
Mm,
prone this year, so it's hard to say like he can build into his game. I watched a segment on Sean Johnson, which I thought made a lot of sense. The risk to reward. So the reason you come in is you try and make the player like the fullback or the halfback make that harbour bridge pass. And then
yeah,
the probability that the winger's going to catch it, like Marju did on the weekend, like he got it wrong. It's better for you to come in, but
yeah.
I like Dells, bro, and I brought a couple of watches and couple of good watches, bro. Good watches.
You can follow it.
And I've had some donuts with Malachi. We've really. I don't know, bro. I just
Josh, put aside your personal relationships and
good watches, bro.
good watches.
I don't think we've got anyone that can. If we had another player there,
Yeah,
yeah, I think it might be time just to spend some time in a New South Wales Cup, maybe in a couple of weeks in, bro, before the finals starts. But I don't think they've got anyone unless you put Pompey out onto the wing, bring Aleleatoa in, bro. Then I don't know, bro. Or move Chance to centre.
Pompey's doing too well, eh? He's doing too. The centre's like really just solid.
Yep.
Player.
Yep.
You think that's it? Is that something to be critical of the club that they haven't addressed who the next wingers, the upcoming wingers are, or is that something we just need to be patient with?
To be honest, bro, I don't think how they would have gone through last year, right? And gone, okay, who do we need to bring in? What do we need to work on? We need to have that need to be able to have that versatility across the park. I think they've really concentrated on the halves, the second rowers, hookers to an extent, but I don't think anyone thought about that wing position. I don't, because it's just not a position that, you know what I mean, bro? It's not a position you can go, oh yeah, like we need the gun winger because you do, but I just don't think they anticipated that, bro. Then when we had, who did we have out? Rog at one stage, Dallin at one stage. Didn't Kossi get injured as well?
Yeah, Costa. Yeah. We've had Pompey on the wing a few times. Tane did a stint for Dallin. Is it because of all the? I know there's the jamming and the defensive stuff, but is it because of all the errors? The drop balls, the kind of. There are some errors that's in his game that is like still there, lingering from years gone past. I think people still hold to that. You know what I mean? Is it that accumulation of?
Yeah. Think about a winger, hey, bro. Is you can have an awesome play. You can do an awesome move, looks really cool. But if that one last guy doesn't get it over the line, that was all for nothing. And I think he can do that, bro. I think he's that guy that can finish something. He's a finisher.
His finishing's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's got in his favor. He finishes, bro, and that's what we need. His play before that, though, is probably he'll probably tell you himself, bro, that he could go away and work on a lot more things, bro. He'll be angry at himself for the drop balls or the basic stuff like not putting your foot on the ball. I guess what's hard too, bro, is because he runs the ball so hard. Like, is it maybe at point of impact where you just forget to put your foot on the ball? I don't know, bro. And then do you go, okay, concentrate on putting your foot on the ball, but then don't run with impact?
Yeah, it's a hard one, bro. I think we have to keep him right now, and I would just love for him to get some finishing. You know, that's his real strength. He just hasn't had the service that Sean Johnson gave him a lot of the time, and actually he's had a lot of inside, centers that have been Rocco Berry's been in and out all year. So that's a factor too. But you want him confident. You want him, getting opportunities to show his strength, which is actually the finishing in the corner, bro. Pinpoint. Even the pass that Tane gave to him was like, if it wasn't forward, those ones get passed all the time, bro. That placement was to the centimeter. That's how good he is with his finishing, So it's a very tough one.
And even the kicks that Tanner put through, they're perfect kicks, bro. That's still a bit of a 60-40 play, even a 70-30 play.
It is, yeah.
It's you can go either way, bro. But no, I think he's got to stay in there. I think I kind of like to think maybe what he's trying to do is go, I'm going to keep jamming, and then I don't jam, and then I get the ball and get an intercept or something. That's what I'm hoping, bro.
It's playing reverse psychology with
bro. He's just setting up the jab, and then they're right, bro. He just gets an intercept, wins the game.
Nickman had just been jabbing the whole day, then we get smashed.
Then people start jabbing him, bro. Then the fans start jabbing him.
It's one of those ones, bro. Look, a slight change with CNK coming in for Tane. And, I love Tane. CNK coming in. Is there anything concerning for you? It's almost like a clear cut. Like, he's like, oh, no, it's Tane's back into Cup now after having such a good little run. What's your thoughts on that?
Definitely, this would have been the game to keep Tane there. I think. I just think he works better with Boyd, bro. I just think.
Yeah.
I think he just connects better with him, bro. And I think he can connect better with anyone, to be honest, because he's like you discussed earlier. He's a footy player, bro. And so is Chance.
So is Chance. Yep. Let's get it right. Yep.
But Chance reminds me of he's like the Māori Islander James Tedesco, he's got that same sort of play, bro. I just think he's gun player, amazing player. But I don't know. I think Tane is something that's been missing, that link in attack. And then obviously his defense that he showed on the weekend. Hard one, bro. I don't think I would have left Tane there, to be honest. If it were me, I would have left Tane there, bro. And then and saying that now, Chance will come out and score 4 tries, bro, and get
4 tries, which is great. Which is great for us. We'll talk a minute. We'll take the hit, but as long as we win. It's just that they actually. I think the core thing is that they're 2 different type of fullbacks, and some of us, well, not necessarily, but I think some people prefer a certain type, and some people. But at the end of the day, if you get the dub, it doesn't really matter how you get it. Chance will have those amazing carries that he does, and maybe he'll keep us in really good field position, and we'll grind teams out a bit more. Whereas with Tane, you got a bit more, fluidity in attack. You can catch points up. You can chase a team down if you're behind by a couple. So it's kind of a bit of a stylistic thing, I think. But either way, I'm happy for Chance to come back in too.
Yeah, it's a headache. It's a good headache to be in.
Good headache, yeah. What else is on top, man? What should we talk the game Titans? Anything? The showers. What's your thoughts on the shower with Des in the showers, man? Tell us I'm sure you've got an analogy for us.
I don't know if it's because I've got no hair, but bro, Desi Hasler, just cut your hair, bro. I wouldn't respect the guy yelling at me in the shower with his hair flopping over his face. Get out of the shower, mate. Go on, it's pig's ass. Get out of here. I don't know. I don't know if I could take him seriously, bro. Having a shower together, though, boys. Maybe they're consoling each other, bro. Because it's been a tough year. Maybe they're just in there, and that's okay. That's okay. If you're going to be consoling yourselves again afterwards. Afterwards of this upcoming game. I don't know, bro. Desi's good for TV, bro. He's good at didn't he? Was it him that ripped the hinges off the door for Manly?
Yeah,
Or
that was
no,
Jamie
that was
Lyon.
him.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him too, ripping hinges off the doors. I don't have a shower. I don't know, bro. I just think I feel like if you're a coach, bro, you go to the Titans to just retire, like end your career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? And it's interesting with the Titans because their I suppose their pathways through there, bro, are really, really good, bro. Like their lower grades of footy coming through in the Titans area and Gold Coast area is really good. And
Yeah.
and I think it's easier to get a player to come up
Yeah.
to to come up to Gold Coast rather than it is to come to Auckland where it's $4 a litre for petrol. It's come to
Yeah.
the nice sunshine, and so
Yeah.
it's easy to get players there. I know they just can't seem to put it together, bro. But do you think when the Warriors pump the Titans by 50 points this week, do you think like Desi gets fired after that game, bro? Or what are your thoughts?
Well, I think they've just celebrated his 500 games, so I don't know if they're going to go straight into that, but who knows? We've seen crazier things, right? So, but just while we're talking about, the junior development, we'll get to the game later, but you triggered a thought about, do you hear about we signed that deal with Logan City Council?
Interesting, bro. Interesting.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
That tells me, bro, that there's another New Zealand team coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're trying to get ready now so that they've got more of a talent pool to pull from. Yeah, that's
wow. I never thought of that, Josh. That's crazy.
Yeah, because you'll get everyone saying, "Oh, we've got all the talent back here." I don't know why. Yeah, that's because I think there's another New Zealand team coming. They're getting prepped for that. But anyway,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome move, bro. Logan, did you go to Logan, bro, when you were in Brisbane? Did you have any fun?
Yeah. Oh, in the kind of Logan area, yeah. Some of my wife's family lived there. Yeah, yeah.
Did you lock the doors, bro, in the car when you were going?
Yes, one of those areas. It's very like a back home vibe, like Polynesian area. Rough neighborhoods, but probably perfect for us. You want to get a player pool. Do you think it's like a pure like we will be getting a player pool out of that? We'll get the top 2 or 3. We'll develop talent there as well. Like is that kind of what the idea is to develop, kind of have an influence on the area? Yeah.
I did think maybe they try to enter the Q Cup eventually later on down the track. And then we have
that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe they do that. I don't know. Because the Q Cup's awesome, bro. They've got some real, and not just Polynesian talent, but some real talents come out of Logan. Like I don't know if you heard of him, Cameron Smith. He's come out.
Yeah, Cameron Smith.
Yep, come out of Logan, bro. Come out of Logan. So yeah, they've had some really real gun players, and I'm surprised not more NRL teams have gone in there, bro. Into Logan.
True.
It's just like here in Penrith, bro, in West of Sydney. So it's the same sort of setup, same sort of deal. It's just a stable, bro, for producing thoroughbreds through there. There's so much talent there. Yeah.
Well, bro, that's like, if you can pick up, I don't know the equivalent, but yeah, in those areas, like a Cam Smith comes to the Warriors, far out. We're starting to really mix it up, bro. Is this all because of who's the mastermind behind this? Is this Cam George? Is this Robbo, or is Robbo just purely the money guy, or is it Cam and Webby? Who is this?
Cam's the guy, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Cam's the guy. Robbo's the he's just there to have a cool haircut.
Sign the check.
Sign the check and have a cool haircut, bro. But Cam's clever, bro. He talked about not about specifically Logan, but he talked about this a while back, and I remember asking him, like, how did Nelson Asofa Solomona get taken over to Melbourne? How do we not get those pathways coming through New Zealand? And he was explaining this because teams like the Storm, this is a few years ago too, they've got them locked up, bro. They've got them on like a contract, so that only they can go on
10 years.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So he's like, and he was saying that when we need to be doing the same thing, like we need to be going over and taking the guys, the talent that's here as well, and bringing them back here, and getting that mixture. But yeah, back to my first point, bro. That tells me that there's going to be a New Zealand team, and they're trying to expand their talent pool.
Wow, that's
Where
if you heard it
would
here
that
first.
be? Where would it be? Do you reckon if it was in New
I got to
Zealand?
think it's Christchurch because it's the I always thought this too, and I know this is crazy, but you could have two Auckland teams because of the size of the population. You know what I mean? You could split the city up, but ideally, I think they go Christchurch because they got the new stadium there. It's a fully covered stadium. It's a population growth area, Christchurch post earthquake. Auckland Canterbury rivalry, we know all about that. That would grow into something. I don't think Wellington's really the place to go. Hamilton's too small. That's how I see it. What would you say?
Yeah, Christchurch. Christchurch is where I'd see it. I just think I feel they'll find it hard to get. Maybe people from England will go there because it's cold. They're used to the cold, but you'll struggle to get Aussies to go there. I think you'll struggle.
Well, they could build off of that cold vibe, bro. Like you can really, they're kind of like it's like Canberra a bit, like how Canberra is difficult to play in. Like it's that cold, that brittle, cold feeling. Yeah, probably even worse. Yeah. There probably will be like a Canberra type team down there. That's how I see it.
I think the good thing with the places like Canberra, though, bro, they've got their culture embedded there yet, and if you're starting something new, like if you would have in Christchurch, you're starting something new. Yeah, I know that the Warriors themselves find it hard to get players to come to New Zealand, bro.
So it's all I
think it'd be just as hard down in the old down in Christchurch.
Yeah, agreed, bro. Agreed. Okay, man. I want to just wrap up the Knights Titans talk. What's your score prediction for that?
Oh, I think they're gonna pump them, bro. Because they've got. I'm just gonna check their team list, bro. They've got a few players out too.
Tino's out. Yeah, Tino's out. Feeder's out. Who else have they got? Still got Foz and Jane Campbell in the halves. They got Brimson there, so there's strike there. Their backline's pretty decent. Their forward pack will be the area we could get them in for sure. With how our boys are rolling at the moment. Yeah, their outside back still, but you got to have good ball for that. You got to have really good. I think we could probably with Tane Tupou's kicking game, probably control them. That's how I see it, anyway.
Yeah, I think I don't think the scoreboard will reflect the pumping, bro. But I just think they'll just be too good for them. I think they'll be too strong. The Warriors, I think they'll grind them down, then take them into a bit of deep water.
Yeah,
let them drown a little bit. Sink a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a real awesome game from Tanner Boyd come this week, bro. I think he'll bounce back really good. Yeah. I think we're going to see that. I think we'll see Dallin having a great game. Yeah, I think we will. And saying that though, he's got Jaden Campbell playing halfback. See that pass, bro? That he threw, Jaden Campbell threw that pass on the weekend. Bro,
no, was it a crazy cutout? Was it something like that?
Yeah, bro.
7-man cutout.
That
will be under pressure. Yeah. Oh no. Oh well. Get ready for it. We know what's coming.
No, I think I think they'll pump them. It just won't reflect that on the scoreboard. But I think they'll win. Yeah. What do you reckon, bro?
I think it's a home win. Yeah, something like that sounds similar. I think it will be a dominant game from us, with maybe a patch or two where we just, they score 2 tries in a short space of time, but the overall impact is what you're saying it is, Just want to get hit now, man. I know I wanted to talk to you a little about music, but let's start with the team song.
Oh.
I tagged you in the team song that they've been doing. What's your thoughts on that? Is that enough? And
that's it.
That's it.
That's passionate. Don't you get excited
Yeah.
when you are you talking about that? No retreat, no
Yeah,
surrender.
no, sorry. Yeah.
Bro, I can just hear the crowd doing that. I feel that better. You know, I connect with that better.
Yes.
Probably because they made it
Yeah.
up and it just connect
Yeah.
with it better. You know, it's
Yeah.
just got a bit more roots to it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I noticed you got a bit of kickback. Got a good bit of kickback about the old don't like the song.
Yeah. No, there was still heaps that actually
Yeah,
agreed with
yeah,
us. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I had I had a guy that I won't mention his name because he's a sook, but he's one of my mates, and I got him to check out what stuff that I do. Anyway, he was saying he's a hardcore Warriors fan, bro, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Just so he knows, I wasn't being racist, bro. It wasn't a racist thing. I was just. He was like, "You sound racist, bro."
Yeah.
Even the way you pronounce Peter Ehrlich's name, bro, you sounded
Yeah.
racist. I was like, no, I wasn't being racist. I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you look at the Warriors over the years, even now, they're a predominantly brown Polynesian Māori
Yeah.
team. You know,
Yeah.
so you kind of need to connect. You need to have that song that they connect with. That's why they've made up
Yeah.
their own song, bro, so they can connect
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
But what do you think, bro? What do you think about the song? What do you think about the song that the boys have made up?
I like it, man. I'm in the same vein as you. I've agreed with you when you brought it up. I was like, yes, agree with that. And then when I heard them singing it, and that Bunty runs it too. I think it's so cool. I think it's. I just like exactly right. You nailed it on the head. The passion is from them. It's something that they own. It's something that they have created, not someone else. Someone it's from them within. So I like it, bro. I would love to just have a yeah. And I do believe do you believe in the idea that the team? There was a comment that said, the team song used to be just for the team, but then the club kind of took it and ran with it and made it a fan kind of thing. What's your thoughts on that? Should the team have their own internal song, and then we have something separate, or is it? What's your thoughts on that?
No, well, if we keep promoting that, one club sort of a thing, like we're all in it together, all in.
Yeah.
If you're going to go through that stuff, then you've got to share the song, bro. And
Yeah.
with going through all of the like all the other clubs, like all their lower teams, like right down to like the under 15, say all sing the same song. Even like off like clubs, like say for the Panthers, for example. So you've got the Bathurst Panthers where I'm from, which I was actually coach of one of the teams there.
Oh wow.
Oh, I was part of the Panthers coaching staff. The Bathurst Panthers under 14s girls team. I was.
Oh, no, that's still cool, man.
It is, bro. We got to sing the song once this year.
Sad. You guys had did you do the one with who was it? I can't remember, was it the Aussies or the they had to pull the notes out. The teams that haven't sung the Tigers had to grab the paper and pass the hymn sheet around,
banging the bin, and they're just reading. It's been that long, bro. To say, well, maybe that's what I was saying last week, bro. Is maybe because I haven't heard the song so much that I didn't realize I didn't like it. It just wasn't a thing for me. But yeah, so what I was going back to is that even like the Bathurst Panthers sing the Panthers song, bro, the exact same song that they sing when they win a game. So, it's really embedded in that grassroots footy, bro. And I think they need to do that too with which I think they do with the Warriors, with the club. That's very important. And then I think that the fans need to be singing it as well, bro. I think they need to be a part of it as well. I don't know. I just song's not for me, bro.
Yeah, keep it one thing. Yeah, so whatever that new song is, that's our song as well. Like the fans. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
you can change a team song, bro. Like
yeah,
like I was saying to the bro, you can change the national anthem lyrics, bro. Like you can change the team song.
You can change anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're moving forward. Speaking of which, bro, I had a few like online like arguments and discussions because
yeah,
there's a naughty part of me, bro, that when we win a game, I like to go in and go to the other pages of where the other team. And I like to go in there, and have a good old fashioned chat, bro, with all the other fans from the other clubs because for many years, bro, like they used to do that to me, and I feel like
Oh
now it's
yeah,
a time to give back. And I
yeah.
had some really heated discussions, bro. And I'm just trying to remember some of the comments that were in there. I wrote one where I was like, because Dane Gagai, when Dane Gagai was like, he
Yeah,
knew,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he
Gags
knew, he
knew,
knew,
bro. He knew,
he
bro,
knew.
that wasn't a try. He knew that
Yeah,
was a cuckabum try, bro. He knew, and the fact that he done that made me angry, bro. And I held on to that throughout the whole game. I was so angry at that point, bro, that some random guy called me selling solar panels, and he copped it, bro, on the phone. Like he got angry at him. I was angry. But anyway, so I went into the comments, bro, and I wrote in there, imagine being beaten by a 19-year-old guy. Like, how's
yeah,
your look now? And bro, I got pumped, like they're all coming at me, bro. It was just cool. Like I was in the mood,
yeah,
bro. I was in the mood.
yeah.
But then they just start to get real personal, bro. Like some
I know.
guy, like private messaged me and told me like, I just googled you, like like, this is actually a pretty good insult actually. He's like, the closest thing that you'll ever come to footy is having the same eyebrows as Mel Meninga, bro.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But yeah, just even like they're like, oh yeah, well the Warriors are going to be out in straight sets in the finals. I was like, yeah, but they'll be there though, eh?
Yeah,
The Knights won't.
yeah,
let's,
yeah, yeah.
let's look back to the last time that Knights made the finals. Who was the team that beat them?
Yeah.
But bro, they've
You're savage,
it
bro.
just got me thinking too about like some of our fans. When we're on that losing streak, and there's a few dark years here. Can you remember
Yeah.
any comments that you were hearing from fans that you just thought was like just so ridiculous, bro? Like, yeah, not. I had
I can't.
one.
Yeah. What was yours? Yeah.
Oh, a guy blamed Mount Smart Stadium, bro, like the actual stadium and where it's situated, because it's
Yeah.
situated
Yeah.
around like, I don't know, like
Industrial.
warehouses. Yeah,
Yeah.
industrial,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
warehouses and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Like, you can't have it around that, like, oh,
Well,
bro.
because of the industrial fumes of
Yeah, bro.
the
Yeah,
noise.
it's affecting everyone, bro. We need another stadium. Like, bro, we're gonna.
Ah.
I get it if you're gonna blame Dallon's defense, but we can't blame where the stadium is,
Yeah.
bro. Like, that's just
Oh,
atrocious.
bro, it's no, I just, those are dark times, and you see them every time you go into a comment section, and I get it on my posts. I barely respond on my videos because I get content out there just so people can see what I'm thinking, and maybe they pick up something from it. But the ones that are like, just they have a certain view of the game and the Warriors, and you get the ones that troll, you know. So the best thing has been that we haven't had too much trolling, or those fans, they've had no reason to come in. But I see it. I still see all people like, that was a shit game, but Liquor saved us. I'm like, man, you guys are the most unenjoyed. Like, I would hate to be around you guys watching a Warriors game. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah,
Like, they can't
yeah.
enjoy the win. They have to. That was rubbish, man. You got saved. We got saved by Liquor. I'm like, do
Bro,
you
we
guys ever
won.
just enjoy a game of rugby league? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever enjoy a moment in time where it's like, that's what rugby league's about? Like, yeah, I get
Yeah.
frustrated with that too.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. So, people, all the listeners out there, it's okay. It's okay, man. The sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Just chill, man. Chill.
This is the reason, Josh. What we need to win that one premiership. I just want to
Yep.
shut up a whole bunch of people
Yep.
that can't come and hate on us and troll, and I just need to shut a whole millions of people up for just so we can get over that line. That's how I see it. I just can't wait for that day.
And I think and over here in Aussie, so the media here, bro, nothing on the Warriors, and they've done that for years. And I remember,
crickets. Yeah.
Crickets, bro. I remember a few years ago, like actually it was a long time ago now. Ben Eichen, bro, used to have was called NRL 360, I think.
Yeah, 360.
He had a show here, and he had they had this fan day thing, and I got to meet him, bro. And I was like, hey, can I get a quick photo? He's like, yeah, cool. And I said, I just want to ask you a question. Why do you never? It was, bro, because that's when we were coming first. 2018? I said, why do you never discuss the Warriors? Like, why don't you discuss the Warriors? He said, oh no, we do. And I was like, yeah, no, you don't. We're coming first. You don't discuss that team. Why is that? And he said, oh, I've always thought that we did. And I said, no, you don't. You talk about every other team. I said, I told him, I said, one of your shows, bro, you went from second down. You missed the first place, which was the Warriors. So why don't you discuss that? Is it because they're from another country? Is it because they're not part of the NRL? Which had a bit of a discussion with him about that too, and went into I don't know if you know, babe, but back in 1908 when they sent the Māoris over here because rugby league was dying, we came to save the game. That makes us part of the NRL. Anyway,
agree, bro.
But so they don't, bro. Nothing. Crickets, bro. And the fact that if the Warriors, that's why I'm so passionate about them winning too. If they win, bro, you're right. Just shuts a whole lot of people up, and
shuts then a whole bunch of people up,
and makes people talk about them. So
Yep. And that's why I'm just like, and the problem I have with them, bro, is I hear Gallon. I think I was listening to Gallon just the other day. They still go to the same tropes, the same. Oh yeah, the big Warriors forwards. I'm like, bro, we haven't been big in 7 or 8 years, 10 years, bro. We ain't big no. We're like tiny. We're workhorse. They still go to those. It's lazy journalism, and it's I respect guys I think the bloke in the bar, they do much more in depth coverage, but the mainstream's still the same, bro. Still the same. Although Gus is pretty good to us at the moment. He's saying some nice things. I got to give him credit, but everyone else is still the same.
Even Blocker. Do you just get Blocker Roach back home?
Oh yeah, we got Blocker. Yeah.
Not just his references about the Warriors, though. His references in general. Like when he makes a comment about something, I'm like, bro, unless people that are 80 years old are watching this, nobody knows what you're talking about, bro. So work on your references, bro.
Yeah, I my biggest gripe with Aussie media is that they, that a lot of their journalists and even ex-players, they're not researched enough, in just general. And yet they still rely on them to have the main carriers of their commentary. Sean has been a breath of fresh air for that.
Oh yeah, bro.
That broadcasting team, man, we need more of that.
They know that too.
Yeah, they know that too, bro.
Yeah, sure. I love it listening to Sean, bro. The way he breaks him and Cooper Cronk too. The way that they'll break something down.
Sean.
Finally. Yeah.
Sean saw my content and he's like, nah, bro, I'm going to take this to another level. He saw me trying to break down video. He's like, nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it, bro. I'm going to tell you how it really is.
Well,
anyway, honestly, when you watch the stuff though, you're like, oh wow, that's like 3 or 4, that's maybe 7 levels deeper than what I was thinking,
but
which is
has he done it on his own?
No. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
No, we love it. But Josh, I need to talk to you. I need to talk music with you because I know that's something we share a passion of, music. And I know that's something you dabbled in, or still, you're in a band, you've released singles and albums, that type of thing. What got you into music? Have you come from a musical family? Did you?
Well, just being Māori, bro. I think everyone's from a musical family. To be honest, bro, I'm probably the least musically talented in my whānau, bro. I've got cousins. My older brother, gun singer, gun guitar player, plays every instrument. That guy. I hate that guy, bro. Just really talented. I hate them. But all my whānau, all my cousins, girl cousins, boy cousins, uncles, aunties are all really good at music. Funnily enough, I'm actually a really basic instrument player, and when we used to play in our band, I was never allowed to play the instruments, bro, because they were, mind you, though, our guys are really in our band were like, bro, they're
top. Yeah.
really, really good. So they never actually let me play with an instrument. But funnily enough, we had a gig and we were playing. I can't remember what we were playing, but in the piece we had to play with a kowo, bro, like a flute.
Yeah,
And we didn't have
Cool.
and I was like, yeah, I've got one. Like, I'll play it instead of sampling it. I'll play it. They're like, have you got one? I was like, yeah, I've got one, bro. I've got one. I didn't. So I had the vacuum cleaner end, bro. There's a skinny bit. It goes around, and there's like the skinny bit to get in between the. Yeah, bro. The boys, we did this intro, and one of the boys comes in with this like a flat G, sort of like boom, like on his keyboard. And then the boys are looking at me like, bro, where's the bar? We haven't played it yet. And I was like, it's all right, bros, I've got it. And I pulled it out, and my bro was like, oh, bro, you're joking, eh? And I was like, nah, bro.
Holy God! If there's footage of this somewhere, that would be gold.
Yeah, there is, bro. There is footage. I'll send it to you. There's footage of it, bro, playing it, and then I could see me like slip it back in my pocket. I was like, yeah, I got to play an instrument. Yeah.
Oh man.
But now what sort of funny story? What sort of got me in my bro Ronnie, Mr. Lavender. If anyone's
Mr. Lavender.
Check out Mr. Lavender. He's
pretty funny.
Really yeah. He's funny looking. Got a nice receding hairline. Give it up, bro. It's over. Go to Turkey or give it up. Yeah, me and him are real close. Real good bros. Real close. And reason why I started making music with the bro is he was in another group back in New Zealand, way back when we were at uni days. And they stayed, and I came over here. Anyway, when I was here, I went into a place called, was it The Source or maybe JB Hi-Fi? And I went to go buy some music. And remember, I don't know if you watched Home and Away, old school Home and Away, but Duncan, bro. Remember Duncan?
No, I don't.
I think it was like Alf's grandson or something. Oh, anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a character from Home and Away. He used to work at Mount Druitt. I think it was JB Hi-Fi. And people from Mount Druitt will remember him being there. He's a dick, bro. He's a clown. And I bought this album, and then I was like, oh man, that'll be sick, if you could like have your album, a music album here, and sell it, to Duncan. And he was like, oh, that'll never happen for you. I was like, what? So yeah, that'll never happen for you. That's 1995. And I was like, oh, okay. This guy, watch this. Yeah, so then I hooked up with the bro. Said, can we make an album? And I just want to put it in. My only goal was to get it to JB Hi-Fi. I think it was JB Hi-Fi. Yeah. And it did. We did.
And you guys got it? Wow, man.
Got it in there. I mean, like, it wasn't through publishing rights. Like, I physically just put it in there.
Oh, that's gold.
Bro, just physically put it in the rack. Bro, it had a ticket on it and everything, bro. 1995. Wow, there you go, boy. Left it there.
Just scan the barcode. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work. But no, later on in our music career, we ended up having our album in stores, and they sold out in Campbelltown, Liverpool, Mount Druitt, and Penrith. Yeah, I bought all of them. That's on the street. I went around buying them, bro. But you
were like finding people next to the store. Oh, bro, this is a mean album, bro. Check this out. These fellas are Oh man.
I think we've done so many funny things, bro. Like we try to pretend we were Nesian Mystic because Aussies don't know. So couldn't get gigs, bro. It's just really, really hard. If you've got back in those days, if you had didn't have an Aussie accent, they weren't going to book you unless you were quite well known. That was back in the Bebo days. Remember the Bebo
days? Yeah.
What was that other one that you had online? There was Bebo and there was something else. I can't remember the other one. That was for music, but yeah, we're like, oh, check us out. We're on there, Nesian Mystic.
That's classic, bro.
I think Mr. Lavender put up something about our music journey too, bro. About 3 houses down when they played in Parramatta, and we were trying to
Yep.
interview them for our interview TV thing that we had, and you had to be media to interview them, bro. And so we we couldn't get in there, so the fire alarm actually went off, bro. The fire alarm went off, and everybody had to come out, bro. And, well, we just happened to be there with our camera, bro. And we got some good footage talking to the boys, gave them our album, but got our guitar out, singing with them. That was 3 houses down, bro. We actually, crazy, bro.
That's gold.
Crazy.
Man, honestly, bro, you guys sound like you had a ton of fun.
Mm.
And it's cool. Nothing better than like being in a band, and just making music and doing gigs and and random places. No doubt you guys would have done some random pubs and venues.
Bro. $5,000 equipment and a $500 car for $50, bro. We've all done that, bro.
Yeah, I don't, bro.
How about you, bro? You play the sax, eh?
Yeah, sax, bro. Jazz trained.
Oh,
That's crack up, man. Because I was in Aussie 2011. I moved to Sydney 2011. And I don't know if I would have crossed paths with you. But I wasn't really in the music scene hard. But I tried my hand in Aussie, didn't really work, and then kind of just came home, bro, and just worked on my music here. Never released an album or anything like that, bro. But just sex gigs for people that need sex players. Always available. Kind of a hired hand, really type of guy. Done a few reggae bands here. Just local stuff, bro. Stuff. But that's really what I'm. Yeah, nothing. Oh, I did play with. Remember Specifics? I played a few gigs with Specifics. Remember those?
Yeah.
Sunshine Day? Everybody, come on.
When was that, bro?
There was 04, I think. They were they were amazing talents, those kids, bro. Tonga and I forgot. They're all Tongan boys, all mates. But they were a talented bunch, bro. I did a few gigs with them. They were awesome. But I think they tried to make it over in Aussie, but I think their deal fell through. You know how it is, scumbaggy managers and stuff, bro. All that stuff. But they were, man, amazing talents. So, like you said, bro, with the team song, there's a million bit of talent over here in New Zealand that can make someone up, bro. And there really is. The Māori, Polynesian, everything. There's talented people here, bro.
It's crazy. We played here, and our band here, like the Aussie crowds would be like, "Oh wow, like so amazing, so good." Go home, bro. We're just a regular band, bro.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know
normal band, bro. Like, and like the home crowds, bro, are so tough. They're critical too, bro.
Oh, very hard.
Yeah. I played a couple of times and I could just feel it, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, we're nowhere near as good as these guys. And they're thinking that too, like, oh, these guys come back from Aussie, think they're gun. They suck.
No.
No, we played some really cool places. Like, did you ever go to the Basement in Sydney, bro? The Basement.
I've heard about it. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that was real jazzy. That was Yep. We played there. Played heaps of cool spots, bro. Heaps of funny, because me and Mr. Lavender, like, we go way back, me and the bro, and I think it was just a fun fest for us, bro. We're just mucking around way too much. And our drummer Stevie, like, he's got a podcast too. That interviews a lot of musical dudes, and he's gun dude, bro. Gun drummer, gun bass player, gun guitarist. He was the guy that used to set us like straight, bro. Because Māori, bro. Once we all get together, we don't want to do anything. Just want to have a kai, sit down and do nothing. But it was like, no, we set times. We got to do this. We got to do that.
Cool.
So he was a real instrumental part behind, I guess what was almost, a huge success for us in the music scene, bro. But over here in Aussie, it's hard if you're not Aussie. And weird, bro. I would ring up, like, and they put on an Aussie accent, bro. Like, oh, how you going, mate? And there was Aussie blokes, real Aussie blokes, mate. Give us a kick,
yeah.
Let's
Get up.
play tonight, mate.
You get up for tea, hey, Māori.
Yeah.
Ora ki e tui o nei, ko tapatake nei. You're like, what the heck is this?
Ooh, is that a
You get
vacuum
your
cleaner,
ko
Mark? Bro, we went to one festival, this music festival, and they put us on at the time of when people are still coming through the gate, bro. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
no one was even there. And I remember
Early start, yeah.
early start, bro. And I remember telling Lev, I was like, nah, bro. Like we're too good for this. I'm just gonna go and tell the stagehand we've just flown in from New Zealand, and we need to play on the main stage. Like that's what we need. And you need to. I don't know who you need to talk to, but you go talk to them. And yeah, bro, when I spoke to the stagehand on the main stage, and just said, look, man, we spoke to Steve. Steve said that, he flew us here, man. It's up to you. What's your name? And then the guy was like, oh, I'm just new, And I was like, yeah, man, whoever you need to talk to, put us on the main stage, man. Put us on the main stage now.
Yeah.
Man, you got to pull those Swifties, bro. You got to pull those Swifties over here. But, yeah, Māori Music Awards. We got nominated for a Māori Music Award, bro.
Wow.
There was 4 nominees. 3 of them were Stan Walker, I think, from memory. 1 of them was us. Who do you think is going to win? He didn't even go.
He didn't even rock up.
No, I think he sent his neighbors or something. Our whole band went there, bro.
The old band resided there.
Got to hang out with Adija. That was pretty cool. Yeah. No, bro.
No, man. Good times. And we'll talk more about it. Absolutely. But we'll leave it there, people. We'll be back next Wednesday. Hit us up in the comment section. What you thought? Actually, hit us up. Yeah, topics maybe for us to talk about. It's good just to go off. We talk Warriors every day, all day, every day. It's nice to change it up. So, anything else from you, Josh, before we wrap up?
Nah, bro. I just think, I think we're on to a good thing, bro. I think we're right where we want to be at this time of the year, and bro, it's exciting. It's exciting, bro. Just quickly though, shout out to Richie Morgan and Warrior Nation. Richie's been pioneer of that movement, bro. Way before, bro. Way before. I remember just me and Richie and a couple of other dudes turning up. It was just us, and bro, he's carried that flag hard, bro. So shout out to Richie Morgan and Warrior Nation.
Yeah, bro, I want to acknowledge Richie as well. Haven't spoken much to Richie, but the work they do, to do that over in Aussie, man, and credit to all you guys, the OGs of it. I just can't wait for one day to go to a Warrior Nation event. Speaking to Jazz, one of our channel members, he went up to Newcastle and just blown away by Warrior Nation as well up there, and so shout out to Richie, bro. Massive work that he does. And we've just got such great people, bro, in our community. Passionate Warriors fans. It's just awesome to see, man. Awesome to see. Okay, people, that's us for the week. Go get your Kōwauos. Go have a little practice on the vacuum. I'm going to do that right now. I know where my vacuum is. I have a little jam. See if it actually works, what Josh was saying. I want to jam pull that out one time, bro. If I caught it, or I have to pull out my Kōwauo for a little bit. But yeah, come back, guys, next week. This is the only place you get stories like that. But we'll catch you later. Up the wires as always, and peace out.